There you go. You're good.
Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to Fladge Rants Live.
What time is it?
Today, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your pets are? Hey, what's the topic today? The Grimoire of a Brumlin. Oh, no, wait. That was last week. We're doing money. Let's start right off the bat with a Mount Rushmore. The four types of money are commodity money, fiduciary money, bank money, and fiat money. Now, commodity money has intrinsic value. It's the material that it's made out of itself. Bank money is 97% of the money on Earth, and it's nothing. It's just numbers in a computer. And fiduciary money, it's like an IOU. And then what we know of as cash is fiat money. It's backed by nothing. And that's kind of what I'm getting at today. I'll just cut to the chase and tell you money is made up and it is worthless. But that's not the end of the story. We always take it back to the Greeks, and certainly the Greeks fit in here. They had some nice coins, but it goes way back before that. People needed money to trade for commerce. Like if a grain farmer wanted to trade a chicken farmer, a bag of grain for a chicken, that's a done deal. Great. But that's what if you don't have what they need or the timing doesn't work out right. So I remember we talked about cuneiform tablets, and those were a lot of those kind of trade agreements. You have it in writing so that this guy owes you when his harvest comes in for what the boots you made him last spring, that kind of a thing. Then they wanted something tangible to trade. I remember in watching Vikings, they traded just pieces of metal, random pieces of metal. I also remember there was a great story about a sailing ship, and the sailors found out that the native women would trade sex for iron. So they were pulling the nails out of the ship until it wasn't even seaworthy anymore. So if it's got intrinsic value, that's your commodity money. And a good rant right now would be just cash prizes or cash advance for your paycheck advance. None of these things are cash. You always get a check. You're issued a check. That's not cash. But back to the types of money and why it's worthless. Just the word credit means believe. So a lot of this is based on confidence. If you think it's worth something, it truly is. So let's see. After the metal, they started trading with seashells. Well, a trip to the beach would make you the richest man in town. So that was no good. So that's when they started minting coins. Now, Eastern and Western civilization came up with this stuff independently. China was way ahead of us. They had paper money before we did, long before we did, and in the form of IOUs, like I mentioned earlier. We had to wait for the Templar Knights, the Knights Templar, excuse me, and they were basically everywhere in Europe. And if you wanted to travel, it was heavy and difficult to carry your, a chest of gold or your valuables. So you would give them to the local Knights Templar. They would write down what you have, and then you would go with that piece of paper and go to where you were traveling to. And the roads were dangerous and robbers were prevalent. And then you would get to where you were going, and then you could give that local Knights Templar that piece of paper, and they will reimburse you the value that you left with the other Knights Templar. So that was the birth of paper money in Western society, in our civilization. Fast forward, let's go to 1913, the establishment of the Federal Reserve Bank, and we'll just refer to that as the Fed because that's going to come up a lot today. So the Fed is established. By the way, they're the ones that create money out of nothing. So then let's go to 1944, and that was the Bretton Woods Agreement. And after that, everything was based on the U.S. dollar, and it was backed by gold in Fort Knox. Fast forward to 1971, and Richard Nixon pulled the gold out from under it, and now our money globally is based on nothing, which is what makes it fiat money. Fiat just means because I said so. So that's what our money is based on, nothing, absolutely nothing, or just an agreed sum. And all money is based on the U.S. dollar and the exchange rates. Here is why the U.S. economy is a Ponzi scheme. In case you're not familiar, a Ponzi scheme is when a douchebag that puts the douche in fiduciary tells you've got a safe investment with quick return and huge dividends. All you have to do is invest all your money in this investment. And then he takes your invested money, takes his giant cut, and then gets a second wave of investors and pays the first wave with the second wave of investors, takes a giant cut, gets a third wave of investors, pays the second wave with the third wave of investors, takes a giant cut. As you can see, this is exponential growth, so not sustainable. It's built like a house of cards and falls down, and he makes out with all the cuts that he took along the way. And that is exactly what the Fed does, or the U.S. government. So here's what they do. U.S. government says we need X amount of dollars, and the Fed prints it for them. In exchange for the cash money, which is cash, well, current what we call currency, which is Federal Reserve notes, and the government issues an IOU, fiduciary. Then they would, when that money runs out and they still owe what they borrowed plus interest, so then they have to borrow more, issue more IOUs, which they owe principal plus interest. And so every time they go back, they have to get more and more and more. And that's why it's a Ponzi scheme. It's not sustainable. It just, all of our money is simply debt. That is what our monetary system is based on, debt. And that's why it's a house of cards. And it's based on confidence. If we believe, and that's why credit is the word believe. And so don't worry, you can still spend your money, but know that it doesn't really mean. Now, I've long said, just because something's made up doesn't mean it's not true, but it is certainly a strong indication. Are you guys there? I'm just talking to myself today.
Correct. I'm busy. You got this.
Oh, that's all right, Brady. Why does my screen only show me? I mean, I don't mind. I'm handsome.
My buttons.
I'm looking good.
There we go. Is Jordan muted?
Yeah, I'm muted. I lost my screen for a second. I'm pulling up stuff and letting the ranter rant on.
Oh, I can go on about the Rothschilds. You want to hear about the Rothschilds?
I'd rather hear about whatever kind of child. Yeah.
Rothschilds.
Oh.
A Jew living in Germany not your best situation, but it was the 18th century. Has 5 boys. He sends 4 of them to London, Vienna, and Paris, and Frankfurt. No, they were in Frankfurt. I'm London, Vienna, Paris.
You have no idea.
There's another city. 5 major cities in Europe, and they establish banks. And they start loaning to governments because governments just make money off of taxes, so they're good for it. And Nathan Rothschild, before he dies, is at age 56, becomes the richest man on planet Earth. Rothschild banks are still in operation today, and the Rothschild fortune is estimated at between $400 and $600 quadrillion. That means they have more money than there is, or you know how everything should be based on the gross national product. They've got more than the gross global product by several digits. But that doesn't really matter too much since it's all based on absolutely nothing. Like I said, 97% of the money on Earth is bank money, which means not only is it not backed by anything, it's not anything. It's ones and zeros in a computer system. And then the 3 remaining percent, I believe 2% is fiat money, so cash currency, and then the rest is the fiduciary and the commodity money, which is actually the only one with any intrinsic value. Did you know that? You remember how creepy I said that nickels are thick and smooth? The reason they put the grooves on the outside of those coins is people were shaving, because they were made out of precious metals. People were shaving the outside of the coin, making it smaller and smaller, and keeping the precious metal, keeping it for themselves, and still spending it like it was a full coin. But if you're gonna buy big things, it's kind of inconvenient to carry around a chest full of big, heavy coins. So we do need this system. But I just wanted people to know that it's like a bank. We're told as children, you take your bank, you take your money to the bank, and they don't just hold it for you. Then they loan it out to someone who needs a loan. That's not at all how it works. Banks need, I don't know, roughly 10% of what they loan out. The rest is imaginary fake money. It's all fake. And the reason it's a Ponzi scheme, think about the first dollar. Okay, so you're in a world with $0, but you need $1. So you tell the Fed, I need $1, give them an IOU for $1 plus interest. So when that comes due, there's only $1 on planet Earth. So you need $2 to pay back that $1. So you write an IOU for $2 and they give you $2. Now you can pay back the original loan plus interest, and you got 80 cents left.
Are you talking about lending money?
It's all imaginary.
Fractional lending. That's what our Federal. Did you mention the Federal Reserve? You kept saying the government. It has a name, but it has nothing to do with our government.
I did mention the Fed. I said the Federal Reserve Bank is going to, from now on in this podcast, be referred to as the Fed, because it's going to come up a lot.
Okay. But it's no more of the federal government than the Federal Express. The Federal Reserve is a registered company with, I believe, the District of Columbia.
Yes.
So they have the power to give banks fractional lending, so if you give them $1, right, they can lend out $10.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
10-1. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Go ahead.
Yep. 10%, just like I just said. 10%? Fractional lending.
10% or 1,000%?
They only have to have 10% of what they loan.
Oh, all right. But they're allowed to lend out 1,000% of what they have in their depository or whatever. What do you call that thing they have?
It gets worse when you make the next loan. It just gets more and more fractional as it goes. The house of cards just gets more air, more gaps, more as you add layers. And what are we, trillions of dollars in debt? The
So-
Rothschilds could afford to pay it off right now.
Let's visualize how much $1 trillion actually is. Well, and, can we mention how we mentioned $1 billion wrongly? Bigly, wrongly? Is wrongly a word?
Sure, I'll give it to you.
So if the old way and the new way change money, somebody might get screwed severely because we consider billion wrong. And then the whole world has just accepted it. So when you look at 1 million, how many zeros are in 1 million?
12.
How many zeros are in 1 million, Drawer?
Oh, 6.
6. Okay. So the term billion comes from bi million, which is 2 millions. So technically, there's not supposed to be 9 zeros in a billion. There used to be and should be 12 zeros in a billion, but we just decided to change it. So we're
And the trillion has 12.
well, the trillion would be tri-million. It would actually have 6 times 3. It would have 18. But I don't know. I've never heard a debate about 1 trillion. I've only heard the debate about billion, which we're wrong. Let's visualize what it looks.
Quick fact. American Express made $8 trillion off of interest last year. So
who made that much? One person?
8, yeah. American Express. Credit card interest income. Maybe it's total.
Nice. So when we see that deficit and that what do we call that thing? The debt?
Yeah, national debt.
Somebody actually makes that in profit if we actually pay it off. I thought that's what the government borrowed. I didn't realize that's what its people borrowed.
No, it's what the government borrows. It's the IOUs that they give to the Fed, and then the Fed can sell all these IOUs, and foreign countries buy those up, and that's why we owe the rest of the world trillions of dollars.
What if they want to collect? Do they just take us? China just owns us?
Well,
I mean, whoever owns the debt.
They need us. They need us to
in
operate.
1971, when Nixon said you can no longer get your gold out of Fort Knox for U.S. dollars, France sent a gunboat to New York Harbor, and they were the height of shipbuilding. They had a big bad boy, and they did not, still to this day, get their gold.
I'm the big bad boy.
He likes your big bad boy.
Why can't I see Drawer? I need to see Drawer.
What do you mean? Why can't you see Drawer? He's there.
Does my stream look like shit on your end or no?
No, looks great. But wait, let me go to the others.
Mine's all pixelated, but
others. Yeah, it always sacrifices our view for the real view.
Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I just didn't know if I wanted to restart my shit or just.
Oh, there I am. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I had a screwed up view.
Yeah.
I'm green now.
I've been putting mine on the full screen one just to avoid yelling out what Brady's going to do next.
Squirrel. Let's look at that photo. Let's take this moment. Oh, it is kind of pixelated. It looked good when it was small, but now it looks like shit big.
Well,
what's up with Hulk there?
I love Hulk smash.
Green is for the money. Gold is for the honey.
Oh, nice.
Correct. Yes, I put a nice green filter on a few things also.
Yeah, and then he happened to look like Hulk, and so I thought that was funny too. Very not noticeable, but he does now have gold frames and gold teeth, and his jewelry is now gold.
Oh, the teeth look actually green. I'm glad you said they were gold. That's much better.
That is fantastic.
Highlighter yellow. What are you?
Wait, we didn't play. Come back. We didn't play a video yet. Come back. I'm going to put you on screen every time it's empty from now on.
You put the douche in fiduciary.
I know, yeah. There was another one I was going to say. Is that Ponzi scheme somewhat like money laundering?
No.
Why not? You're laundering it from one section of people to another section of people.
So if I don't,
you were wrong. I was right. You apologize.
Oh, I'm going to have to clip that one. So I would like to take this opportunity. Well, George just disappeared. He said, "Fuck this, I'm out," and just deleted the whole system. He's gone. So, anyways, hey, he's back.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want to take this opportunity to
Gorgeous.
know we are not money advisors. Do not listen to anything we say. This is not a money show. It's just about ranting.
No,
Please
listen
do
to what
not
we say.
take our advice. Follow the experts, and even them. I think every expert, every gathering, every pool of money, they're just trying to really steal your money. A day trader is like gambling.
Yeah, I love people that
So
like
that's
to
my
think
advice.
that.
Don't just put your money
I've
in a
gotten into
mattress.
arguments. Yeah, I've
Let
gotten
it grow.
into arguments.
Mold.
Gotten arguments with people on the Yahoo
That's
Finance
what I do.
chat because people
I
like
can't hear
to.
Jor. That might be
oh.
on me.
I can.
There you go. Nobody else
Am
can
I
hear.
here?
Yep, you're back.
Oh, you did it.
I did it.
You
I
bastard.
wanted to get a word in edgewise. What does that mean? Get a word in edgewise. Sharp enough
Well,
to cut through the
It makes
conversation.
it skinnier. You can sneak it in more easily if it's edgewise.
You can win every single argument if you never let your opponent talk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Sounds like a women's approach. In other words, shut the fuck up.
It's very sexist.
Women, not. I don't listen to no women.
Right?
What's his name? He's got the greatest name. Igor? Not Igor. Eisen?
Oh, I have it off the hand.
I know you do.
I keep it ready at the ready.
New version.
No.
I like the way he repeats it back in the opposite order. I don't listen to no women.
Listen.
Women know, listen, I know. So we covered everything about money. We're done. You're done ranting.
They don't take.
Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah.
We're not. We're
That's
not done
above so below.
ranting.
Oh shit. I know. Nope. I refuse.
No, we're not done ranting.
You know I like to cut to the chase. I wanted
just
to
getting
lay it all
farted.
out. What are you talking about? The dog's not here.
We're just getting farted.
I heard farted
Oh.
twice. What?
Oh yeah. I see what he did there. It's wordplay.
Is it?
It's not clever wordplay, but it's still there.
Love it. I got new buttons,
Um,
man. I'm ready.
Kid at work said he likes the Pink Floyd song "Money." I was like, "You're not even old enough to know that song."
I think they keep playing it. Though.
Yeah, they don't
had
have internet and stuff. Yeah, they don't have like the means to. How do you find a record player on a record these days? You know, you'd have to go to the store and still hope they have.
I think they digitally reproduced some Pink Floyd.
I saw vinyl records at Target the other day. Do you know what also I saw at Target? It must be a law that women wear skin tight pants at Target. I
Yeah,
loved it. It was
Okay, I
fun.
was gonna ask if you had an objection. It sounded like you had an objection.
No, that's a good law. I'm glad. I would vote for it.
I'm gonna.
So I mean,
Well, no. The other nice thing was I was the only straight dude in the building.
Because it's
Are you sure?
Target.
Did you check?
Yeah.
They have those fun
I-
bathing suits there with little tuckaways.
It,
Yeah, we're
it
all the
seemed
gays
obvious.
stuck in the back corner now. We're all huddled up in the back corner looking at their merch.
Right. I mean, I'm usually
That's
not
what they should
the
be.
most handsome dude, but I was the most handsome straight dude there.
If you're gay and you're at Target and you're not standing in that section, what are you doing with yourself? It's bullshit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, there should be. There's no.
Oh, I didn't mean.
So
anyway, that's,
with money, don't look at it, Gary. Don't look at it.
Okay.
It's the best. I can't see it. I love it.
oh wait,
with-
I don't have yours. Do you got? Are you sharing? Because I don't have it. It's not.
No,
working.
no, not yet. I
That's
haven't
good.
done anything yet.
Then it's working just fine.
Awesome. Gary, do you so when it comes to money, and Brady as well, when it comes to money, I mean, in this conversation, I mean, are you just going towards just dollars or good
No.
fortune or what?
I don't know about
if-
good fortune. What about barter? It started with barter, right?
Well,
Yeah.
what
Oh
if-
yeah. Trade you a chicken for a bag of grain.
We don't know
what
what
if
it
we were
started
just
with. You're
quickly
assuming.
go over Gary's horoscope? Gary, what are you?
Oh, yeah. I'm a Libra.
A Libra.
You think
Yeah,
the
it's
word-
right there in the.
You think the word fortune is in there?
Although
see, it's
you're
not
inspired.
true. Now it's not.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Well, that's all right. I can just read it. Although you're inspired by philosophical ideas and feeling of compassion and generosity for those who are less fortunate, you might get into an argument with someone. Perhaps you're trying to what the fuck is that word? Can y'all see that shit? Fuck is that?
It's way too small.
Proselytie. Proselytize? The fuck is that? All right, hold on. Look up proselytize. Convert or attempt to convert someone from one religion, belief, or opinion to another. Fuck, we should do a show with that title.
Okay. Fladge Rants 29.
Or persuade others to agree with you. It won't work. So basically what it's saying is you've got ideas and you're compassionate and you're going to get into an argument with someone and you're going to try to persuade with someone and it won't work. So pretty common, right?
Well, you had me at urine.
Do you think that came true today, Gary? Do you think that came true?
Yeah, I preach every day and no one's ever persuaded. That comes true every day.
Definitely.
Brady, what are you?
I'm not. I was not born.
Okay, that's great. I like that answer.
I was built.
Yeah, no belly button.
It's a tricky day for me. For starters, I might be excited about getting out of town or making travel plans. I might also be enthused about political or religious ideas. The thing is, if you propound your ideas or try to convince others, I think that's my problem. No, maybe that's not my problem. Whatever. Stupid horoscopes. I thought, we would look into our horoscopes. Maybe there's some good fortune on the horizon. Brady wasn't born.
Okay. All right.
They never have solid advice. They're just so general. If you keep doing what you're doing, you'll be fucked. But if you open up your mind to something will happen. There, I am now a forgot what they're called already. I should
medium prophet.
The horoscope.
A homo.
Let's find. Is there any advice? Is there any good advice there? It's Monday. It's Monday, and you're in the mood to party. Oh, there's one. Play hooky if you can. At least have a fun lunch or meet the gang.
Who's the asshole writing that thing?
Sports events, playful activities with kids, and entertainment.
Skip out on your responsibilities? What?
Be patient with your kids and avoid romantic arguments.
With your kids?
Well, that's just...
You get into a romantic argument with your kids?
Sure, and I'm having a romantic argument right now.
They need to put some more space.
How do you have a romantic argument?
That's not.
Yeah.
No, I want you to fuck my ass. No, I want you to fuck my pussy. So is that a romantic argument?
No, you're sexy.
I want 2 fingers. Yes. No, I want to put 3 in there.
Oh, I gotta. Every time I run something, I gotta sit so I can hear it. You can hear that, right? But when we start talking about, because we are still on YouTube and all.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about. I think if you talk about children in any way, even if it's good advice, you'll get banned from YouTube. They want to control the children. No one else is allowed.
Yeah, no one else is allowed to talk to the children but them.
Especially about money. Once again, there's no advice about money on the show. Do not listen to us. We are not money experts.
You can listen to me.
Oh yeah, I'm not an expert in anything.
Clearly.
Much less economics.
Where's the disclaimer, Brady?
Isn't even finished.
When do you disclaim?
Right before we leave YouTube, I'll fully disclaim.
Okay. Yeah. Disclaimer comes later. So, Brady, you're going to pull something up. I kind of stepped on you a little bit there, but I just thought
I just want to visualize money. I want to visualize money. Oh, there we go. That's the wrong button, but that's fun.
Well, so
that
I
reminds
do have a
me.
collection.
You should thumbs up. Did everybody thumbs up the video?
I did.
Like
It took me. I don't know. For some reason,
I didn't. Here, I'll do it.
So there's a weird phenomenon going on. Anytime I try to like videos on like anything we do, it'll show and then it'll go away. I have video evidence of this. Is anybody else unable to like things?
I did.
I saw that. I saw your video evidence.
I think it's a conspiracy.
It did earlier, but then it finally let me.
Of all things.
There we go.
After I commented it let me thumbs down it and then unthumbs down it, and then it was being weird.
Go back and look, though. Go back and look. I bet you it undid it after you went away.
No, it's still. I mean, I've got it on my phone playing right now. Keep an eye on things.
This is not. There we go. Here, this is a good way to visualize money. Don't leave.
I know, right? I was waiting. Gonna wait to make.
It's just like it's not even a minute long.
He said to visualize it.
I'm visualizing.
See, so a suitcase really could fit $1 million. I was always told the movies were wrong. You couldn't fit $1 million in a suitcase. That was
$100 bills easily.
These are all $100 bills.
Yeah. So I did pull up just some random stories about money. The ones that I found kind of intriguing was a dude that took out in the bank. He took out as much money as he could, got a loan for he brought $777,000 to the casino in one briefcase, and then he had another briefcase that was empty, and he put it all on a single craps bet, and he ended up winning, and he walked out with 2 briefcases full of $777,000.
Wow.
But he went from the bank, got a loan, bet it all, and ended up making out. But man, you're awesome. You're asking for some shit.
Sounds like every day.
Yeah.
In my early 20s working at a gas station, we all gambled every day on the lottery tickets. Serious gamble. Hope I win. I hope I win. I hope I win. I hope I win. I hope I win. Shit, I'm $50 in the hole. I hope I win. I hope I win. I hope I win.
Well, I ran across a story too that somebody put $100 in a slot machine to play, and they ended up winning like 13 million. But those stories are few and far between. But they usually say somebody wins. Somebody's got to win.
See, that shows you right there how that there's a disconnect between $1 million and $1 billion. $1 million was one pallet. By million should be twice as much, not 8 times as much.
Look, I subscribe to the polyamorous million, if you ask me. So,
thanks for that.
The poly alien is what we call it. More.
It really comes down to confidence. If you believe it's how many zeros it should have, that's we have to go with convention on this. We have to agree with society that the 6 zeros is 1,000,000, 9 zeros is 1,000,000,000, 12 zeros is 1,000,000,000,000.
Words matter.
What is it? 15 zeros is a quadrillion. It all makes sense.
How many trillions of dollars are we in debt? Here's visualizing $1 trillion in $100 bills. That's a dude at the corner there.
How do you know it's not non-binary?
I can see his penis. Oh, you got me. You got me. I don't know what a woman is. So shit. And now we're banned from YouTube. Wait, no, I said I don't know what it was. I apologize. I was wrong. I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Hit the button.
I don't know if I have it.
You were right. You don't have the button? I apologize.
No, that's the first button I set up every time.
Yeah. The button says drawer.
I'm not prepared. Oh, wait. You said drawer. I put it on. There's nothing there.
What?
What's next? Money. Did you touch on the first money? You went back to the Greeks, but I don't know if you went back far enough.
I discussed shells being used as currency because that's just silly.
What was that?
I like the very first episode. You said, "I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know." I like those answers.
Yeah,
there's no way we know the first money, but first recorded money was what in coins. The first coinage money. That's why Jor asked for a good question.
Wasn't it made out of like
money?
I'm trying to think of the word of it. Gary, you probably would know what it is. What the hell are the fuck were they? They were like made out of stone or some shit. I don't know. Very first.
Are you talking about wampum?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
I thought it was lapum.
You're supposed to be the guy here.
I think China was hundreds of years ahead of us. But it wasn't even precious metals. It was just regular old metal. Anything metal. They used to trade in just weapons, things that people would buy a lot of, weapons and tools.
Barter.
And since weapons and tools are made out of metal, people just traded chunks of metal.
Yep. Other things used as currency was bread. Did you mention that?
Yeah. And then some of the metals were so soft. That's where they got pieces of 8. They would start out as a coin. They'd break it in half, break it the half in half, break the quarters in half, and then it's 8 pieces out of one coin. And then you can just trade that around.
So
pieces of 8.
Our own history has this little timeline here that I'm trying to bring up.
Well, while you do that, I think what I was thinking may have been one of these. Shilling, potentially. There's also the 6 pence, 3 pence, farthing. These are old money in the English language. Pounds, shilling, pence. I'm probably thinking of one of those.
This Lydian starter, the oldest coin ever found from 1600 BC. That's all I'm going to say. There's BC. So, but
that
then
makes George happy.
There's a timeline where they talk about how they like one of the first credit systems was a ledger of sticks with notches. You would take a stick, you would put like 3 notches on your side. They would take 3 notches, put it on their side. You break the stick in half, and now you have a ledger that you know each side equals whatever you agreed upon. So I was told by the internet that was long after coins. I don't know the exact timeline, but now I found there's a baboon bone from 60,000 years ago with those same notches on it.
Ooh.
Wait, 600,000? Let me bring it up.
Baboon bone.
Anybody in the comments that knows anything about the
ledgers?
Baboon bone?
I know about Heath ledgers. Don't mix drugs.
I know about Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Do you?
How do you spell baboon? Whoa.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Is it 2? It's 2 O's, right? Baboon.
Tally sticks. Yeah. Tally sticks.
Tally sticks. Sounds gay.
Yeah.
So most of history says the tally stick started in AD. I don't want to read this wrong. But after we have reference of coins, there's also reference because the world is pretty large. We were doing all these different things in different regions.
Right.
Here it is. The Labona bone.
Labona bone?
I'm not sure if I'm saying that. La Bamba.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How would you pronounce that? You're the grammar person. I, on the other hand, am not to try one of these buttons. So it says it's 44,000. I think I read somewhere there was another one, but this one is actually. I want a picture. There was a picture. I saw a picture before. There it is. I found it.
Looks like a blunt.
So that is a femur of a baboon, I think. And somehow they determined that those notches are a ledger of some kind of money. But that's the oldest I could find.
No, we go back to, wasn't cuneiform, Gary? Didn't we learn in cuneiform that it started out as?
Yeah. Those were the business ledgers. They really were.
And what time period was that?
That was about 1500 BC. E.
You were baiting him, weren't you? Can I bait you?
E? What does the E? What does the E stand for?
It means you're
era.
You think that if you add an E on the end, that you're not still saying BC?
Before Common Era.
Well, I think you can be atheist and believe in Christ, that he existed in a time period. So that's
what the "you were right, I was wrong, I apologize" was all about.
Those who created it. No, that was
Tacitus.
About Jesus?
Tacitus. Oh my goodness.
Moses.
You don't remember?
Passage?
Tacitus.
Passage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do that.
pass that here.
We need to do that. They have the technology to. They can't teleport, but they can push stuff like on a sail and make it go really fast. Did you see they discovered what happened to Malaysia Flight 370?
What, is that a joke
No.
or are you serious?
Remind me to come back to that. It has nothing to do with money.
I'll write it down.
That's all right.
Malaysia Flight 370.
Yeah, tell me more.
I think we talked. Well, I need to bring it up. I want to finish money. Can you finish
I
money?
finished money about 20 minutes ago.
Well, I do have some.
I ran through it fast. You didn't notice how much information I dropped in the first 20 minutes?
No,
Wasn't
not
listening.
really.
I should have been listening.
Oh, okay.
It would help.
Oh, I wasn't
Very-
paying attention either. I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
I have a short fun video if I can find it.
Okay.
I've got
Yeah.
a couple
You guys
money-based
remember?
Ask Fladgies, and then some that are not money-based as well. But
Oh, no
Wha-
kidding. Oh,
whatever.
I love that. I love the Ask Fladge segment.
Do you guys remember the question mark guy from the 80s that used to tell you how to get free government money?
Yes, of course.
He's back.
oh yeah, fuck, that guy's awesome.
He's back,
Who's
and
that guy?
he has some better advice.
Did the Riddler ever sue him?
Yeah,
I'm Matthew Lesko, and the government's giving away more money than ever before! $85 billion to help bank executives take a vacation! $25 billion to make cars that people don't want to buy! $600 billion to subsidize subprime lending practices that got us in this mess in the first place! Who cares about hyperinflation, crippling debt, or a massive tax burden on your grandkids? It's all free! I'm heading to Canada!
he's gone.
That's great.
Even that guy's gone. He's out of here.
That
Well, you don't
reminds
want
me.
to head. You want to head to Canada? Do you know what the 4% of deaths in Canada are caused by what?
Stupidity.
Moose. Moose.
No,
Moose.
Say it one more
Canadian
time.
moose.
government assisted
American
suicide.
moose.
Government assisted suicide. I'll say it a third time. 4% of deaths
Government-
in Canada are government assisted
Government
suicide.
assisted suicide.
They do that. They pull that stat
What?
out they pull that stat
What?
out with arguing abortion. They say that the number one murder of black children is abortion. So their parents, because for
Oh,
some
that's
reason that
great.
demographic tends to have more
That's
abortions
hilarious.
than others. For some reason, those are just the stats. But
We live in the state that gave the world Dr. Kevorkian.
He did it. I mean, he didn't. You know, he. I don't know much about him, but I know he didn't run right to that as the end all solution. In Canada, you're like, hey, I'm having a little trouble getting up the stairs. I'm a veteran. I need one of those lifts. They're like, yeah, maybe you should kill yourself instead.
yeah,
It's cheaper.
But like, he lives a pretty
And
good life.
that's a true story, by the way. You can look that up. I don't want to bring it up, but there's news stories on that.
Okay.
All right, there's this one, Brady.
Maybe we should try other options where we jump right to death.
Remember this one?
Do you want to make more money? Sure,
sound.
we all
We need
do.
sound. There's
Call
no
this free
sound.
number
That's
to
me.
find out how easy
I
it
can
is
hear
to
it.
train at
I'll
home.
send- I'll just send it to you.
We can all hear.
Do you want to make more
Sure, we
money?
all do.
Sure, we all do.
She had a lot of nerve asking for food, man.
I know, right?
Why? Are you
Yeah.
trying to say
If it
she's
didn't play
fat?
right,
I
you've got it
didn't
now.
say that. You just said that.
Oh, okay.
I think she was eating the children. That's not my joke. That's like every comedian's joke.
Right.
Well, if that didn't play right, Brady, I dumped it in the chat window and
Oh, hit play. It's gone. Just push play.
Ninja. Oh, whatever. Okay. I don't know if it was
Only
playing
here.
as well, but
So call this free number to find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. At ICS, more than 10
Oh, see, it's
million men
choppy
and
on the
women
playback.
have prepared for
Yeah.
new
I'm gonna
careers
see
without
my
setting
next video.
foot
I'd
inside a
rather send you.
classroom. And
Okay.
now at
But it's
home
just
in your
a dumb
spare
thing to look
time,
at.
you can get your career diploma or
React
even
to.
your degree. Choose from any one of these courses. High school, TV, VCR repair. Do you want to make more money? Sure, we all do. So call this free number to find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. At ICS, more than 10 million men and women have prepared for new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma or even your degree. Choose from any one of these
I don't
courses.
take advice
High
from
school,
no
TV,
women.
VCR repair, computer programming, auto
Heard that
mechanics,
singing bit
Especially
joke.
meat.
learning the
This
personal
is,
computer, electrician, legal assistant, animal
this is Meathead's wife from Archie Bunker, right?
care specialist, interior decorating, child daycare, medical dental office, gun repair, florist, teacher aide, catering and gourmet florist, teacher aide, dental office, gun
All right.
repair, florist,
That
teacher
guy's in the
aide,
chat now.
catering and dental office, gun repair, florist, teacher aide, catering and gourmet cooking,
It's like gun
electronics,
repair doesn't
air
belong in
conditioning
there.
repair, drafting, hotel restaurant management, fitness and nutrition, PC repair, or get your degree. You can major in business
Like
management
that she just
or
told us out of
accounting.
nowhere.
Compare your present salary with the money you could be
He was
making
holding
in
me a
any one
whole-
of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in.
Wonder if this is
Then
all one
call the
take or if they had
ICS
to edit
toll-free
this.
number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free.
Probably
with
cheaper
all
for
the
them to do it
information
all the
you
way,
need.
just have
Here
her
are those
redo it
courses
again, and
so
take it
call
to an
today
editing
for free
thing and just chop it
information.
all
Call
up.
now for the
She's I thought she was gonna ask for food. She used to ask for food for only the price of a cup of coffee.
Oh
You
yeah, for the
can
fucking
80,000
children.
starving Ethiopians.
Das children. Well, let's get our. Let's Cody play what I sent you.
Oh boy. Bahamana. Which one? All of them?
Well, the first one was Sally. The second one is what? Expensive fails. Yeah.
Whoa. I wish it would not play. Can I set my YouTube to not play when I open it?
I think you can. Autoplay
Not
is, I
sure.
think.
Anybody chatting? I didn't have time to connect to anything. Here, I can at least put this up.
Autoplay is on. It's that little icon that's freaking right next to the captions.
No, look, see, look.
The
My-
CC.
dang it. I got to move that button. I put thumbs up where I usually bring that. Look, it's off. That's autoplay right
No, it
there.
is. No, it's. Oh, my autoplay is on. Fuck.
Oh,
Is that going to affect my player?
No,
you're-
no.
Shouldn't. Okay.
Quantum entanglement.
Dude,
Yeah.
quantum entanglement. That's what happened in Malaysia Flight 370. What are you reading
That's what I was
about?
gonna say. You guys mentioned that earlier, and it made me think of that. It
Fuck
came
yeah,
back to my
dude.
brain,
Just-
but I
you
was
got-
watching a
I've-
video earlier that was pretty
In,
intriguing.
In the promo, I've seen it about 80 times. I'm highlighted by the Tic Tac video they claim is some kind of UFO. Wait till you see
Yeah.
this Malaysia 370 stuff. Like I can't. It's been verified as authentic stereoscopic satellite cameras. Another heat-seeking drone. So
Yeah.
I'm so excited about it.
It sounds
people
like
on-
it.
Some mistakes are just harmless inconveniences, but these
Oh.
fails are downright expensive. Brake too
Oh.
hard in a manure truck, and everyone's gonna have a crappy day.
oh,
Well, when
These
inside,
girls
that's
are gonna
good.
be shocked when they get a bill for this
I
car
don't know
wash.
if this
That
was
one's
not
been
set
debunked.
up, but
Wait.
I think that's got to be
This
set
has to
up.
be the world's
Yeah,
most
that's fake.
expensive chew toy.
Hold on.
Wash.
We can debunk that. We can debunk that one right away.
Well,
So
this is just his little intro, so
have you ever
but
pumped
yeah.
gas? Have you ever pumped gas?
yeah.
This
No,
hose,
never.
this hose that's to the water tank that next to this hose would be like 18 feet long if it was real. You know, usually you can barely reach it to the other side of the car if you park the wrong way.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that's a fake little hose thing. Sorry. But
Well, those are also two little hose
This
things
has
right
to
there
be
too.
the world's most
real hose,
expensive chew
not
toy.
fake hose.
I wonder
No
what the
way.
cost is of a
Can't
new
broke
airplane
this-
wing.
I'll shut up.
When your package from IKEA is missing
This guy
three
is
bolts
not
and an
interesting,
Allen
so it's more or
key.
less just watching all these expensive fails.
oh,
That was not built by
that was
There's a lot of work that needs
expensive.
to be done.
that was not built by the Amish.
At least everything's pre-cut already.
This drunken VR fight has real world
Oh,
consequences.
wait. Does your homeowners cover that, or they'll say it's not a home yet? Do you need builders?
Not a home yet.
Homo nurse?
This drunken
Can't
VR
own
fight has
homos.
real-world consequences.
It's in the Constitution. Sorry.
Opening a champagne
Oh, it's okay.
bottle with a sword
Makes it all better.
probably played out better in this
You
guy's
were right.
head.
I was wrong. I apologize.
When they say the streets of Italy
I don't know
are
why that
tight,
was, like,
Wait, let's not
weird.
bypass. We just bypassed the ship getting smashed.
No, yeah, I don't know why that like cuts to that really quick. It's in the video.
Oh, is it later on?
Yeah, maybe he cut it out because maybe there was a copyright
when
infringement.
they say the
so
streets of
fast.
Italy
Yeah,
are
that's
tight,
Gotta be,
Wait,
that's gotta be what it
kidding.
is. I bet you there was copyright.
I missed
top
it.
shelf
Yeah,
liquor
yeah.
is overrated.
Well, that's good. Hold on.
Oh.
Always check the overhead bridge height, or you might cause
you
this
do that?
impossible accident.
Hey, we know somebody that used to hit those all the time in their job field. I won't mention any names.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Make a quick convertible.
Yeah.
Three men transporting a cake taller than themselves. What could possibly go wrong? This
Grab
kid
a
was
phone.
left unattended in an art gallery and knocked over a sculpture worth $132,000.
Nice.
What was he doing?
This
with
has
it?
to be the worst tow truck driver in the world ever.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah,
I,
we get through this
wait,
whole thing, but we-
Decidedly. Oh no.
I disagree. He's towing the truck. Like the worst
Yeah,
tow
right.
truck in the world wouldn't even get the truck to move.
still going.
Oh, why is he
When this
going?
kid tripped,
Yeah,
he
they're gonna
accidentally
wonder why
put his
there's, like, a
fist through a priceless
Flat one on
painting.
there. There.
This is what you get for scheduling a wedding photo shoot in a swamp.
Oh no. That's not too bad.
That's when you just make the most of it.
It's a well-known fact
Yeah.
that trains need
Start
tracks
doing
to
that.
drive. This brand new asphalt
Yeah.
may be a
To
problem.
make for better pictures anyway.
This kid was trying to show off his brand new.
I'm confused.
And they paved over the tracks?
Oh,
See,
so it couldn't go.
They were
Oh, that's
sick of
funny.
the road bumps. They saw
How
that.
did they know that was there? Like, how did the train know to stop? Unless
Yeah.
it rolled over it and now it's
asphalt
way
may
off
be
the
a
track.
problem.
No, I
That's
think
really
somebody's like, I'm gonna fix this bumpy road. Train be damned.
Yeah. Fuck that
Or-
train.
This kid was trying to show off his new indestructible phone case. Things didn't quite go to plan.
Can you sue the company for that?
On his first ever drone
No.
test
Making
flight,
me
this
sick.
guy made a fatal error.
I've done that with a tree.
This
Disc
guy's
golfing.
attempt to show off resulted in a very
But my
expensive
drone
window replacement.
Rebounded.
Oh.
You do not want to mess with Karen when she hasn't had her morning coffee yet.
Oh my god.
Without a handbrake, this dude's parking in the basement level.
Oh, I love the not braking. Oh no. Yeah, get back in quick. Oh,
Bye.
that goes far. Oh no.
Bye.
If you live at the top of a steep hill, handbrakes are a must.
Yeah, you also need to turn your wheel so if that happens. Oh, there you go.
Handbrake for all the idiots in Michigan that don't know what that is. That's your parking brake or your
Yeah.
e-brake.
Yeah.
In a stick shift, it was called a handbrake.
If you need a sign from the universe that you should say no, well, here it is.
What was it?
Nope.
What was it?
A diamond ring.
What it blew away?
A-
Maybe he should have spent
Nope.
more than 3 days' salary. Maybe 3 weeks or 3 months. It would have been a little bit heavier.
It's not an alcoholic day spa. This is a 50,000 liter red wine disaster.
Ooh.
It turns out brand new doors fit exactly down the gap of this elevator. This test of a Russian missile system was a spectacular fail.
Oh my God.
There's only one thing worse than getting a gutter ball.
Was that pipe? Hit the pipe? Like water spray?
Ceiling? I don't know. Yeah, there might have been
This
some up
vandal
there.
obviously
This is
hated what
usually
was
how
on the
when I
TV
would bowl,
and
that's
took it
how I would bowl
personally.
a lot. I'd chuck the ball down, but I would never hit the.
Oh, I've seen this.
What's he doing?
When you leave work early and don't fold your crane away. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
Oh, that could have been so bad. How do you
This
not,
guy
like, notice?
overestimated how much weight his little sedan could carry.
This is the guy in the forklift's fault.
Yeah, right. You should like know better. Although unless he
Don't do that.
Yeah.
So it's acting like it's his fault, though.
Unless he knew everything.
Yeah,
He
you gotta be
took-
like, bro, if it's your
He's
fault.
like, fuck you. I know this will fit. This will do. Okay. Customer's always right.
Getting this piece of expensive stone
Ooh.
up to a second-story balcony.
What do you think is going to happen?
They're going to safely get it up there.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to hit him?
Oh, I
You think
hope
so?
And no
so.
one dies.
I think
No one dies.
I hope
the
someone
plant-
does.
does the plant survive?
I think the guy up top might
Balconies?
tumble down with it.
Oh, the guy. I
Fingers
didn't even
crossed.
think of that.
I
He
hope.
tries to catch it. That's like marble.
Oh, I
Look-
love
look-
the people that try to catch dumb shit. Yeah,
that-
they
that
do
looks
have a
like a
hefty freaking.
marble countertop, I believe.
There was a hefty. They call that a dog. That's grabbing the side of it. Is what that device is referred to as.
Is that what they call it, or is that what you call it? Can we call
No,
it?
that's
that?
what it's. It's an industry term.
Do you have to be Spanish to call it that?
No,
Young dog.
I'm gonna call it that.
because it grabs the metal
All right, that was called a suspenseful
or
pause.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Seems
Let's
easy
go.
enough.
Can't wait.
Oh, the cameraman missed.
I
Out
know,
on the
you
water,
gotta-
this boatload of
yeah.
idiots hit a wake and almost sink their ride.
Was he driving backwards? You can't drive that
Stop
fast.
gassing it, dude.
What do you think is stronger, a can of soda or your plastic bumper?
Bumper? No.
What are you
This kid
doing?
is determined to destroy everything in the house.
Hopefully the TV works.
You have to wait, okay? I gotta hook it up.
Leland, no!
No!
Hammers down. Leland, stop! Leland!
I don't need to murder that child. Speaking of abortions, holy crap. Can we get rid of it now?
Any parents in the chat?
Where is that child? We need to remove it from this world.
He used some stern wording, and that stern
Fuck
wording
that
didn't work.
child. Why didn't somebody hit it? Those are the
Okay,
kind of
so-
kids you need to hit.
I'm like, everyone calls me the skeptic, but I'm so not skeptical about human beings. There's no way a parent wouldn't take the hammer away immediately. This has got to be set up.
Oh, he's their perfect little angel, though. You know,
Even perfect little angels at that age should not have a hammer. Here, give me a hand and take this hammer.
Defend their parents on. He probably does that all the time, and he just
I don't
grabs
care
something
if
else.
he's on the spectrum or what his reason is. You don't give him a hammer unless
Oh,
you're setting
if
up
It's a red safety
Especially-
hammer.
Give
One
him
of
a
those-
hammer
those
and tell him to hit
boinky
himself in
boinky
the head with it.
Yeah. It squeaks when you hit stuff.
Yeah, especially your head.
Glass shelving doesn't like to be turned on its side, as you're about to see.
What the fuck?
Good thing it was tempered.
Watch this steak turned into ground beef. The driver of this car probably needs to rethink his life.
That's hilarious. That's so weird.
Was that
His
is that, a
entire life?
is that a Tesla? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe there's no one driving.
Right.
Is this what DJs mean when they say raise the roof?
No, that's not what they mean.
Is that
That's
from the
not what
wind?
at all.
The wind?
Dude, DJs really say raise the roof? Definitely not today's DJ.
Here's how to turn a $2,000 countertop into some brand new tiles. This driver insisted on driving even though he could feel something wasn't quite right. When a truck carrying supercars
think
turns
it would've been
over,
okay.
it's an expensive day out.
Ooh.
This busker's dancing routine just cost him a violin.
Fucking idiots.
I have a feeling Santa won't be
like
visiting
staring at the
this
lady like
house
it was
next
her fault.
Christmas. It turns out it's not just your girlfriend that likes hitting curbs.
Oh my god, it's Richard!
Wait.
It's
Wait a minute.
It turns out it's not just your girlfriend that likes hitting curbs.
Oh my god, it's Richard!
Did he just say? Did she say, "Oh my God, it's Richard"?
I think
What
so.
the fuck, Richard?
Oh my god, it's Richard.
Richard
It's lucky this house was marked for
We've seen him throw a disc golf before. Now he's driving
Yeah.
something.
demolition because this maneuver does some serious damage.
Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, he was trying to put it in there. It was a perfect shot. If he was aiming for the house, he nailed it.
The driver of this Mercedes is going to need a lot more than a car wash to fix this blunder. They tried to warn
Did you see a commonality with every one of those drivers for this entire video? I noticed one. And it wasn't that they were Asian.
I don't listen to no women. I don't.
but just
take no
rolling
orders
forward
from
caused
no
this
women.
epic fail. You know you've sprung a leak when the entire road is covered with your mistake.
Interesting.
Number one. No, really, that's all. It looks like number one.
Yeah.
Everything was going great
Yeah,
until the
Jar Jar
cables
and
holding the
Jar
yacht
Jar
slid
Pills.
off, sinking the multi-million-dollar pleasure craft.
Are those called dogs? No.
No, because those would just be hooks. Because then they're on a forget what you call that contraption that splits the weight there.
Is that considered money?
T-bar. What?
Boat? The boat is money.
Oh, the dog.
No, but that is a off-center pick, is what that is.
I'm thinking of a number between 2 and 4. If you guess 3, click that like button now.
Thinking of a number. I'm
Hit
thinking
that
of a
like
number.
button, but do it on us.
Here's a number.
Number. Nice. Segue.
Nice. Okay.
We're bringing back random number news.
Yep. I fixed it by going from 2,000 to any other large number. And we will get, boom, 4145. We will see.
All right.
I will share this tab.
Yeah, there's no highway
I will
4145.
go to news and then I will sort it by date. There we go. It looks like some investments.
Oh,
here we go. See, we
That
got one.
fits.
See how easy that was? All right, I'm just going to read this real quick. Nigeria's battle with crude oil theft. Today, a total of 4,145 cases. That's a lot of cases. I don't... What,
cases?
so I'm familiar with barrels. What in
Barrels,
the fuck,
yeah.
What the fuck is a Nigerian case of oil?
We gotta say, the guy who fucking
Look,
no,
case
what is
at the
that?
casino.
It looks
We got a
like it's
briefcase full of
actual...
oil. A case. Might
Looks
just
like
be
a
what they call like the safe carrying.
They're the same though. Look, see, they're like uniform. That's not like a grocery bag.
Is there just like it looks like there's maybe a grocery bag wrapped around that.
So this was from October.
It's just the crude oil.
That's a lot of oil. Could that be why our oil was going up to $6 a gallon in some states?
No, that's because of a stupid war.
I'm not going to read this. This is a long read here. Oh, poverty. That has to do with money. The source emphasized that individuals engaged in the crude oil theft are often influential figures who employ locals to set up structure. Oh, so they prey on the poor people, rich people in the area who are desperate, probably pay them a few bucks per barrel. No, per, what was it? Case? Case. See? And that was... Random number news.
I love it. It's back.
It's back, baby.
So
What's next?
I do have a couple things from game shows
We lost
that I
Gary.
found kind of interesting, and we could potentially. Oh no, where'd he go?
I don't know. He's just gone
Did
from
he
the stream.
ASB?
He's gone from the stream completely.
Did he ASB?
Hey, welcome
There he
back.
What's up,
Hey.
Jake?
You know what? You
Welcome
look
to
just
your
like
show.
Malaysian Flight 370 there for a second.
Yeah.
Boom, gone.
Ooh, no planer.
No,
No
planer.
planer.
I dropped a. Oh no, I didn't. No, I did.
Oh, wait, there was a second one I never even got to. I'm falling behind.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that. What I had. What else? What else did I put in there?
Yep, I'm getting there. We'll get there one step at a time. Gary, you got some time to stick around, or
Yeah. Have you guys ever wondered why my grandfather
that's
had to
on
work,
me.
but no one else had to, and he was able to support a family of 4? Both of my parents had to work, and they could barely support a family of 4. And now both me and my wife have to work, and we could barely afford to
Oh.
support a family of 2.
I can answer that. Your grandpa didn't have to buy Netflix and iPhones and computers and video games and.
well, that is a good point though. The inflation is a hidden tax that it's like a little extra lever that if we ever do catch up, the middle class I'm referring to, or anybody who isn't like super rich, the super rich can just kind of turn that inflation dial and make everything we've earned and got gained ahead for the last few years is suddenly just vanished when we have to spend what $1,500 more a year just for groceries.
How about this Saturday when I woke up and I found that my bank account was upside down for the first time ever, and I looked up why, and it was my mortgage payment that comes out automatically had it increased by 50%. In what way is that not criminal?
Well, they
I'm a
probably
fixed.
they estimated last time, and it was probably a correction. That happens a lot. Or was it just
My wife called them and found out it was something to do with the escrow and something to do with the property taxes. Increased my payment by 50%. And now I understand like a 2 to 3, 4 or 5, even 10 to 12% increase. 50% increase from one month to the next.
So
This sounds criminal.
but it's
criminal.
not. It's not.
Well,
There's no law against it.
the mortgage that I could barely afford, now I cannot afford to live in a house? What's going on?
You will own
What on
nothing.
earth is going on?
You will own nothing, and you will like it.
I guess.
What's this? Is there a setup? I mean,
Not exactly. But I was going to say that before 401k or before COVID, just before COVID, my 401k had a milestone. Just last week, it finally re-hit that milestone again. So
you're regaining, you're saying, or it?
yeah, no, I finally evened out from COVID.
Oh.
But that's also because I've been putting in as well the last 3 years on top of that. So what do you? Oh yeah, see, yeah, we never played this.
That was the other video, yeah.
Legal to leave the wood in the street. So what I'm asking is,
I mean, you don't have to ask me, and I don't take no orders from no woman, by the way. By the way, I don't take no orders from no women.
together,
That's the only part
I
we
love
really.
it.
By the way.
In case you didn't just hear what I just fucking said, I'm gonna repeat it
By the way,
immediately.
you know why he repeated it? Because he realized he was talking to.
A woman. Yeah, no, we wanted to let her know. I'm talking to you. So pause it when the question gets asked. And we're gonna let Gary.
Bounding from Wisconsin, Minnesota, a graduate student studying history, hoping to maybe become either a community college professor or, it says here, governor of Minnesota. That's an.
This is some incredible audio quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
I think it's recorded from the studio.
I'm going to start treating you with the respect you deserve, Governor. Oh, thank you. Welcome to Millionaire. Let's see the money in round one.
That is not open as one
Okay,
aisle.
computer, please randomize all the money. All that money is now hidden. Here are the categories to all of your questions. Computer, please randomize.
He looks like one of the claymation figures from all the Christmas. Doesn't he look
Yeah.
like one of the claymation figures from the Christmas specials I just been watching? He's Go find Rita.
Lies the questions. Now that everything is all mixed up, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's play Millionaire. The cable drama Rubicon takes its title from a river once famously crossed by what military leader?
So they do offer, there's a multiple choice, so you could let them, ooh.
Can we cross?
You know without the multiple choice, Gary?
I'll take the 50-50.
I think you can you answer it without multiple choice? I'm pretty sure I know.
I think the answer is no.
No?
I think the answer to that is no.
Rubicon is a Jeep.
Right.
And it sounds like a transformer.
But it's
a
also
military leader that famously crossed a river, though.
It's also a great term for the expression that once you cross a certain point and you can't turn back because it's farther to turn back than it is to go forward, you have crossed the Rubicon. Okay, so
I have a feeling this cable...
I don't know the answer.
I'm sure this cable drama is probably on one of their sister companies of the parent company. I'm sure that's why they're referencing it. Why wouldn't they?
Oh,
so here's the
Alexander
multiple
the Great,
choices.
Napoleon Bonaparte, Charlemagne.
Is that going to go away? No, it won't go away.
No, but here's a drawer wrap, and we're going to drink to it. I Bonaparte, Napoleon's, or I how does it go?
Bonaparte might have been.
Napoleon Bonaparte and Bonaparte his butt and ram it hard and make him shark cock juice all over my nards. I'm a retarded autistic, eat shit with a dipstick. I got a shit dick for sticking my dick in this sick chick. I like to multiply like if the Ritz my dick gets his bitches and eats stitches when I ripped it.
We're just giving Gary more time to guess.
Ever.
I know, right?
I'm gonna go Charlemagne.
Charlemagne, he's a comedian. Yeah, he wasn't around.
I fucking hate that guy so much. That guy's racist to me. Like the bad kind of racist, not the fun kind of racist.
Oh, okay. I think I'm a fun racist.
This guy does look like he's freaking like I don't know. He belongs in a
find him
cartoon or some shit. Yeah, a little toy soldier or some shit, or I don't know what I'm thinking of in my head.
So the question they're asking, without the stupid cross reference of their show, is which military leader actually crossed the Rubicon?
Right.
And you say
I'm still going Charlemagne because I feel like I would have known about Alexander the Great, Napoleon, or Julius Caesar. But I don't know anything about Charlemagne, so Charlemagne's the answer.
You know the answer already, Dror?
Yeah, because I watched this.
I'm gonna guess A.
I'm going C.
Caesar, a history question for a history major.
Feeling pretty good.
Usually the first question's a lot easier.
Right.
Alexander the Great. So I think I'm going to go with A, Alexander the Great. Final answer.
It was not Alexander.
That's a long time ago then, huh? See, when a river's been around forever, it's kind of hard to pick what time point when the river's always there, you know?
Right.
What is that? Claymation. I'm going to find this dude. Claymation villain. Oh, I better put Christmas.
Oh, Heat Miser.
No, the Heat Miser is the fatter dude. Oh, well, yeah, he kind of does look like the Heat Miser. It's the hair. Can I put them side by side? No. That would take way too much.
What if I put them on my screen and you share both screens?
I don't think I could share both screens. Oh, I could, but that's not. I don't have it set up.
Never mind then. I'm overcomplicating things.
And he doesn't look at all like him.
And
no,
you're nice.
because it's a different guy I was thinking of, and he was just on last night. But that's definitely him.
He looks, I don't know. He looks British, but he's not. Okay, so I dropped.
I would have gotten it wrong too.
I dropped another one in the chat. So Gary did make a good assertion about the first question. Usually is easier.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can pull up the next one. See if Gary can answer this one.
Yeah,
I love this lady.
I got that one wrong.
And you may have my favorite name of any contestant ever. This is the 8th season.
Love You?
This is Lovey You.
Love you.
Coon Rapids, Minnesota. What a great name.
Not
How
Rapids?
when you say it?
Hippie parents. Was that from Michigan?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh, I saw that. Am I?
Minnesota.
Coon
What a
Rapids. Oh,
great
got it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's a
People, when
great
you
name.
say
Yeah,
it, they
what
don't believe you,
racist.
or-
They always ask me
Meredith.
if my
I
parents
know who
love
lives on
domestic
who
violence,
lives
they always
near
assume
things named
Lovey
Coon.
is my
Oh,
namesake.
right.
Coon, yeah.
What happened to Regis Philbin? How old am I? When did she start doing
Yeah,
it?
this is.
Meredith's been doing it longer than Regis did it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
Fox
having
TV.
a hard time watching this because I don't listen to no questions
It's
from no
Letterboxd,
women.
Letterboxd.
That
Well, this is during the
No,
women
no,
movement.
my
Now
parents
it's the
couldn't
black
decide,
movement.
And they brought me home from the hospital, and
All started
apparently
with
someone said, "What a lovely
Ghostbusters."
baby." And my 4-year-old brother couldn't say
This is the
lovely. He
dumbest
didn't quite understand
story.
the word, so he said lovey. That's my lovey baby. And they stuck with it.
Oh, that's a sweet way to get your name.
I called
She
my
was named
sister.
by a toddler.
I called my sister Ass when I couldn't say her name, but we didn't call her Ass.
You know the lifelines.
Yes.
Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Now we do.
Let's play. 15 seconds on the clock. First question, $500.
Since we're probably getting copyright crazy, we should probably. I got.
Oh yeah, bye YouTube.
Hold on.
Disclaimer: the unfiltered and crude proclamation of jabber speech. Gibber, folks, listen up. Before we dive gibber into this circus of crudeness and uncensored banter, here's our no-nonsense disclaimer, served with a side of Fladge humor. Gibber, look, we're here for a good time, not a gibber-correct time, all right? In this crazy world, where snowflakes, applesauce, and jabber are critic, we're just trying to spread some joy without stepping on too many toes. So, here jabber, article I, let's get jabber, the sole gibber of our discourse, be it from guests, hosts, or any random loudmouth, is to tickle your funny bone, tease your gray matter, and illuminate the path to a mirthful existence. Any semblance of seriousness is gibber accidental. Article 2, jabber everyone equally, we're equal gibber offenders, alright? We don't give a hoot about your gibber, race, religion, or whether you prefer cats or dogs. We're here to roast everyone from politicians to gibber to our own sorry selves. No gibber safe, not even grandma's apple pie. Article 3, screw political jabber. Listen, we ain't here to hold your hand or jabber anything. So, if our jabber offend you, tough luck. We're not responsible for any ruffled feathers or gibber feelings. But hey, if you can take the heat, we promise we'll dish out some belly laughs and maybe a couple of gibber. Article I gibber, fake news alert. The tales, rumors, and downright lies you hear here are as gibber as a $3 bill. Any resemblance to real life events or people, whether alive or pushing up daisies, is purely gibber and probably a result unless hitting the bottle too hard. We're pretty sure the earth is round, but jabber, who cares? Article B, jabber, cause why not? Parody and gibber are our bread and butter, folks. Any likeness to actual people or characters is just us having a laugh, not a reason for a jabber. We might not be the smartest gibber in the jar, but we sure know how to stir up some trouble. So, in closing, if you've made it this far without getting your undies in a gibber, then congrats, you're our kind of people. We're just here to crack a few tasteless jokes. Spread some jabber joy and remind everyone that life's too short to be serious all the frickin' time, so buckle up, Buttercup, and get ready for a wild ride through the absurd gibber of our humor while Fladge Rants live. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Oh, I like money. Yeah, I like money though.